rock stars, we're back. This is Ariana Escalante. I'm here with Wayne, and he is with the Grammy Award-winning band, The Flaming Lips.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
No, I'm just here to remind you. I got you. I got you. You'll be fine.
I didn't know who you were talking about. I was like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, but when was it? I don't remember.
I believe it was in 2003.
Well, there you go. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
So you guys have been around for a while. Tell me about the history of your band.
We're celebrating. I think we're celebrating. Do you celebrate? Like if you're 30 years old in like your life, sometimes you kind of feel like, man, I'm getting old. But
don't say that. I'm going to be 30 here in a little bit.
I mean, I didn't feel that way when I turned 30, but you know, it's like that's a long time, I guess.
Sure. Okay.
I mean, depend on what you. So we're, in a sense, you know, we're celebrating 30 years as the Flaming Lips this year. We started in 1983.
That's right. And you started out of Oklahoma City.
Well, we're still there now, yeah. Yeah, we drove, we didn't drive. Our stuff drove here, and we flew in just last night.
That's awesome. So over 30 years, how do you feel that the band has evolved? Do you feel that it's really kind of kept, the same roots? Has it changed much?
Well, I think in the very beginning, we were just such enthusiastic amateurs. We didn't really look at ourselves as being even musicians or artists or anything. We really just were people that loved music, and we were just very lucky that we got to start to make records, and people liked it enough that we could sort of keep going. And I think little by little we discovered the artistry and all that sort of stuff that comes along with it. So I think in the very beginning, we probably would have just been very satisfied if it just lasted for 6 months, and we said, well, that was fun. And now I think, for me personally, our music and even the way I am as a human being, they evolve really together. I think that's what art is to someone, that if you don't get to do your thing, you feel as though you're kind of trapped or something,
trapped or oppressed in a way. Yeah.
Well, it would be self-oppression, but but I would feel that way if I didn't get to do my thing. I don't think I knew that in the beginning, but the more you do it, the more it enriches you and your life and people around you. And so I think we're just lucky. I think we've made 16 or 17 albums.
That's amazing.
It is. I know. I didn't realize how many it was or how big of a deal it was. We were lucky enough to play with The Who for a couple of shows, and I was talking to Pete Townsend backstage. How great is that? And he's a big fan of ours. And he's like, it's just, you guys are so lucky to have just continued on and make as many records as you have. And of course, the Who's made a lot of great records too, but they didn't get to make very many in that really great time when they were all this really powerful group. And I think we're just really lucky. And well, how long will it last?
I think part of it, you keep saying the word lucky. I think part of it is luck, and part of it is just sheer brilliance and energy on stage. Something that I love about the performance is that you bring
and my boots.
The boots. Can we focus on the boots for a second?
Yeah. They don't match. They don't match just now.
They're perfect.
Oliver just brought them today, but I thought they look like I should wear them. Yeah.
Can I borrow them? Could we switch? Maybe? Do you think that?
They're not mine. So if they were mine, you
run this show. You can't get the moon boots.
His, and I think I.
What if you asked really nice?
Well, I will.
Look at that face.
Yeah, I will.
Would you say no to this face? I wouldn't say no to this face. So something I loved about your performance, though, is the light show. It's just amazing. Tell me, how did you develop that artistic?
Myself. Well, we have, we've worked with the same guys for a long time, and the main video technician guy, he's kind of an inventor of some of this LED stuff that we have now. So I think I'm very lucky that he's such a weirdo and a freak that he loves doing this stuff with us, and it allows us all to kind of experiment and take chances and try new things. And it's such a crazy light show, and it gets bigger and bigger every couple of months. It keeps getting bigger, and sometimes I'm standing up there and I forget that I'm the singer, and I'm just watching
You're just
and
trying
listening to the
"Oh,
guys.
this is awesome. I want to see this concert.
Well, yeah. So and listening to them play, and like, oh my God, and then I go, oh yeah, well, this is where you come in to sing, and it's not. This isn't that old of a show. And it keeps evolving and changing. So we're like, whoa. So yeah, it is. It's really spectacular. It is, and it'll. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Those when they feel like they're alive with me and they're going out. And, yeah, it's really, I know, it's cool.
That was amazing. So, did I see that you were holding a baby at the beginning? Is that what that was?
I was, yeah. I did this video. It's about like a year and a half ago or so, and we have a song that we did with Justin Vernon from the group Bon Iver, and I made this video, and I. Justin Vernon wasn't going to be able to be in the video. He wasn't going to be able to be with us making the video anyway. So I had him send me just a video of his face singing the song. Okay. And I superimposed it through the miracles of technology, computers and all this stuff now. I took his singing face and I put it on a little baby that I carried around with me. It was a real baby. Our photographers just had a little child, and I was carrying this child, but in the video it's got Justin Vernon's face on it, and we're singing as I sort of go along. Okay. And I think there was something about this idea of like a weirdo like myself holding a baby while singing, and it's so loud and everything up there, and having this entity.
The two oppositions. I definitely noticed that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's absurd. I'm not really doing it for any reason. I don't really have a reason other than I don't think anybody, and I don't care. I don't think anybody else has ever done that. Where it's like
I've never seen it.
Right. Where.
That's for sure.
And sometimes people wonder, is it a real baby? And it is a real baby, but he's very sedated, so he sleeps all the way through it. Yeah.
On stage?
Well, he's so sedated. No, I'm kidding. I know. I know. Come on, lady.
This is just awful. I don't even know why I'm talking to you.
Yeah. Come on. No, it's a very lifelike looking plastic doll.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be horrible if we sedated a little baby.
Moving on.
Carried him around and yeah.
Another question I wanted to ask you is having a band together for 30 years, that's not only impressive, but kind of intimidating. I mean, what challenges have you faced?
Why is that intimidating? I mean, to me, it doesn't seem intimidating.
I mean, I can't commit to owning a plant, let alone doing something for 30 years.
Like I said, I think it just sort of happened. I mean, we didn't think, it wasn't like a jail sentence. We didn't know it was going to go for 30 years. So now it's wonderful. I think it's really just sort of part of my personality. Now I realize that now, like I come from a big family and it's like a big family. All these guys. I mean, Pete there just walked by. I've known him since I was 15. I think he was 17, and so wow. We've just some of these Steven's been in the group since 1991. So it's already, and we were already a band a long time then. So right. I think it's just part of my personality. I think I attract people who like that as part of their livelihood. That they're in this sort of family-like thing. Yeah. I think if you didn't like that, you wouldn't want to work for the Flaming Lips because it's a lot of work. But it's it's all about our being. It's like this idea you get to be creative and you get to have adventures and meet weirdos like you guys. Yeah.
But like me, I'm the biggest weirdo well, I promise.
Yeah, well, I'm finding that out as we speak for sure. But no, so yeah, I think that's it's some of that. I mean, I run into groups, that have this similar vibe. I mean, we played with Neil Young about a year ago, and same sort of thing. You walk into his stage area up there, and everybody is like they've just known each other. They're getting stoned, and there's dogs, and people are laughing, and that's what music is supposed to be.
Totally.
I mean, we don't like it, but oftentimes, we do end up playing these very, not corporate's not the right word, but these very, very organized, very stiff, big festivals where it's get in, get out, and right. It's all business, and good for them. Someone must enjoy that, but we try not to be that way. It's just. Have fun.
I mean, you're wearing moon boots. You're not corporate.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's just to to do your music and your art as your life. I think that's the goal.
That is the goal.
Yeah.
It sounds to me like you had a dream and you just decided to rock it. So that's perfect.
If you're going to say you had a dream and you've yet to wake up. Yeah.
And you're still sedated,
Yeah,
like that poor little baby that you just
Yeah.
won't let wake up on stage. So if you had one last thing that you could say to your fans, what would it be?
Well, we haven't played Phoenix very often.
Okay.
And we are very glad that there is this big organized festival here now. I don't know if we'll be able to play it again. I mean, I hope so. But it's a very cool thing, and I want people to at least consider the cool things that happened today. I mean, people jumped out of airplanes to get in. I mean, that's cool.
Flying in from the sky with like LED lights attached to their
these
parachute.
are cool. These are cool ideas, and I really applaud the people who wanted to do it, who put it together, and had it all happen. So, and I think I'm not saying people are doing this, but to not think about what a cool thing it is to have this festival. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Well, we're so happy to have you. I'm honored to do this interview with you.
right.
And this is Ariane with Rockstar Dreams and the Flaming Lips here at the True Music Festival 2013.
All right. Yeah. Well, you did good.
Oh, you did
Yeah.
great. What?
All
This
right.
is all you.
No, it was you.